Hello and welcome to Maximum Fitness. My name is Jeremy Dahlm, owner and trainer of Forever Fit Personal Training. Today we're at the Livonia Senior Center off of 5 Mile and Farmington Road to go over another episode of Maximum Fitness. Today's episode is called Full Body Compound Set Workout. And what a compound set is working opposing muscle groups simultaneously, one after the other, without rest. An example would be going from your bicep to your tricep, simultaneously, one after the other. And we're going to get started with our workout. We're going to start off with a single leg isolated lunge. I'm going to do 20 reps on each leg. This is what the single leg isolated lunge looks like. I'm going to take one leg like so and one leg behind me. And the whole idea of doing an isolated lunge, it's just like doing a standard lunge in a lot of ways. But what I'm going to make sure is this knee doesn't go past the toe, and the weight's in the heel of the front foot and the ball of the back foot. So I'm going to go down, making sure my thigh is no more than parallel to the floor, and the same with my back leg where my calf is and my anterior tibialis. So I'm going to go up and down just like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now remember, primarily when doing a lunge, the main muscle that's being isolated is your quads. But during this activity, also the synergy would be quads, hamstrings, and glutes. But since I'm doing a compound set right now, primarily being that my quads are being worked, I'm going to do this other leg, then we're going to go into a hamstring exercise. So we're going to hit the quads on this one, then the hamstrings after this. So let's go and do the other leg for 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. We're going to go right from here, right down to the mat. And this next exercise is called a single leg hamstring heel press. I'm going to do 20 on each leg. And the exercise here, while laying on the mat, I'm going to put my other one leg out in front of me, about on a 30-degree angle, and the other foot on the hard surface on the floor. I don't want it to be on the mat because I want to be able to drive my heel through the floor without that cushioned surface. So it looks like so. Pressing to the heel, up and down. Pressing to the heel, the hips are coming up with the pressing through the heel. The hips come up on every rep. At 6, 7, you're gonna feel this primarily in the hamstring, which is the back of the leg. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Go ahead and switch to the other side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, starts to burn, 19, and 20. Wow, those are 2 good exercises. And we're going to move into our next exercise, which is a push-up into a 2-arm dumbbell row. Again, working opposing muscle groups. We're going to start off with the push-ups, which the prime mover in this situation would be my chest, would be the main mover and the main muscle being worked here. then with the 2-arm dumbbell row would be the back. So we're gonna start off with the standard push-up, which looks like so. The hands are just beyond hip width apart, lined up with my chest, and we're gonna go for 20 push-ups here, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Let's go right from the push-up into our 2-arm dumbbell row. I'm gonna grab my weights here, take them like so, knees slightly bent. I'm gonna create that angle, and I'm gonna do this for 15 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to bring my shoulder blades together and back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Maximum Fitness. We're going to get started with our next couple exercises. The first exercise is a single leg bicycle. I'm going to hold on to the chair with my left arm, and I'm going to rotate my right leg like so, and I'm going to do it for 1 minute. And after I'm done with my right side, I'll go to the other side. Then after that, after we work our quads on the single leg bicycle, we're going to go right to the opposing muscle, and we're going to do the standing leg curl. But let's get started with the single leg bicycle for 1 minute on each side. If you look, it's like a bicycle motion. One leg at a time. It's really helps strengthen those quads. It starts to, get intense, and you feel a significant burn in your quadricep muscle, which is here in the upper thigh. About another 10 seconds, and we're going to switch legs. Okay, great. I'm going to go to the other side of the chair. I'm holding on with my right arm. I'm going to do my left leg. Let's get started. And remember, this is an exercise almost anyone can do, because you got the stabilization of the chair right alongside you. 20 more seconds. Now, I also didn't tell you, since I started with the right leg and now I'm on the left leg, that right leg still burning because it's now stabilizing while I'm doing my left side. Got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we'll go into the opposing muscle group. Remember, we just did our quads, which are right here, the quadriceps. Now we're going into our hamstrings. So I'm going to go to the back of the chair, or how about I turn it to the side so you can see that muscle working. I'm going to take my leg just like so, about a foot behind the heel of the front foot. So my back leg's going to be about a foot behind the heel of the front foot. And what I'm doing here is I'm fully extending this leg, and I'm going to come up and I'm going to point the toe, just like so. And I'm going to do 20 reps on each side. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. By pointing that toe, you're getting complete isolation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Maximum Fitness. We're going to get started with our next couple exercises. The first exercise is a 2-arm curl, and the second one is the 2-arm tricep extension. The biceps is with the 2-arm curl, and then the triceps is with the 2-arm tricep extension. So let's get started. All right, we're going to do 15 reps here, up 1 and down 2. 1, 2. You notice my arms are right up alongside my rib cage when I'm doing this too. 3, 4, because I want complete isolation on those biceps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Now we're going to move into our next exercise. It's a 2-arm tricep extension. I'm going to have bent knees, slightly tilted forward, arms right up alongside my body, just like this. 12 to 15 reps here. We're going to go for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. Now we're going to go into our next couple exercises. The first one is a standard crunch and right into airbornes. With the standard crunch, we're working primarily our transverse abdominis, which is our abs, our stomach area. We'll get started with that. I'm going to take my legs up in the tabletop, elbows flat. I don't interlock my fingers. Always remember, you don't do this, you don't jerk on your head. You keep your elbows flat, chin to the ceiling, so when I'm looking straight up, I can't see my elbows with my peripheral vision. So we're just going to go for 25 reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. All right, now let's go into our airbornes. We're gonna lie face down, which is known as the prone position. And we're gonna go into our, just like this, our prone position, and my arms are gonna be like this, just slightly behind my hip area, and I'm gonna cross over my feet in the back. Basically, this exercise was derived from airborne training that I learned in the military. So we're gonna go up like that, knees are gonna come off the mat and the chin at the same time, okay? So here we go. We're gonna do this for like, we'll go say 15 reps for up 1, 2, 3, then down for 1, then up 1, 2, 3, then down. Just continuously one after the other. Here we go. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. 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 5 more. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. 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 Last one. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. And let's remember, when we're doing our crunches, we're working the abs, and while doing our airbornes, we're working the lower back. So I was working opposing muscle groups, but also these muscles are part of the core. So we're working different muscles of the core, which are opposing muscles, simultaneously, one after the other. That was a great compound set. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Maximum Fitness. We'll be wrapping this thing up in a few minutes. We got 4 more exercises to go. We're going to get started with our thumbs up squat. And the thumbs up squat looks like this. I'm going to start off with my legs hip width apart, and my thumbs are going to be like this, but only when I go like this. It's a way of counterbalancing my weight into my heels. And I'm going to keep the knees over the top of the toes. We're going to get started. Let's go. Let's go for 15 reps. Right after this exercise, I'm going to go into my stability ball leg curl. But remember, this primarily works the quads, and then the stability ball curl will primarily work the hamstrings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. We'll work into our stability ball leg curl now. I'm going to have the ball like so, put my feet on top of the ball, but I'm trying to primarily push through my heels when doing this. So see how my heels are on the ball. My hands are on the end of the mat because I want to try not to slide around, and I want to keep my legs where they're supposed to be so I can isolate the hamstrings as best as possible. So here we go. Raise up the hips like this. We're going to go for 15 reps. 1, 2, 3. What's also nice about this exercise, it's also a core stabilization exercise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You really have to concentrate when doing this exercise. Remember, you know, it's a stability ball core exercise as well, but primarily you're working the hamstrings. We're going to move into our next couple exercises. I'm going to put the ball out of the way. It's always important to have a safe workout environment. The less things you got around the more of a safe workout environment you have. Okay, now the next exercise is called a Chinese push-up. When doing a Chinese push-up, the thing to remember here is I start off with my hands down on the floor, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to make 5 hand lengths out. That's how I set myself up to doing a Chinese push-up. So I start at my feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then when I get the 5 hand lengths out, I put my hands together and make like a diamond shape. Then I know I'm set to where I need to be. And the whole object here is to try to put my nose or bring my head down to that diamond area. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna go for 10 reps of the Chinese push-up. Chinese push-up primarily works the triceps and shoulders, but we're targeting the tris here because we're doing a compound set. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Those are good. They're tough, but remember, that's an advanced exercise. Don't take it lightly because your face could literally, smack into the floor and you can hurt yourself. And so now we're going to go into the reverse push-up. The reverse push-up looks like so. And this is another one, is another advanced exercise. It's very difficult on your wrist. A lot of gymnasts do them, and the torque, and everything. Not everybody can do these exercises. So just remember, take it easy if you're ever going to try this, or make sure that you have the optimal amount of upper body strength before attempting this exercise. I take my wrists like so, and I'm going to go for 10 reps. But just like doing the Chinese push-up, I was working my triceps more, which is the back of my arms. Now while doing the reverse push-up, my biceps are coming into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. That was a dang good set. And that concludes our full body compound set workout. Thank you for joining me. My name's Jeremy Dahlm. Make it a great and healthy day.